What's going on, guys? It's your boy the Cash Critic, and welcome back to my official breakdown for Transformers Rise of the Beast, the second trailer that was just released just a few moments ago. If you haven't seen my reaction, definitely tune into my previous video and enjoy that as well. Guys, we're just going to be going shot for shot to see exactly what we can uncover, what kind of Easter eggs we can uncover as well. So feel free to drop a comment down below if you catch anything that I possibly missed myself. And as always, before we just dive right into it, be sure to hit a like, hit that subscribe button down below, and of course, feel free to go ahead and share this with a friend as well. So right here, we have the very first opening scene with Primal Prime. As many of you may see, he is actually a gorilla, right? And if for most of you that don't know, this is actually based off the Beast Wars TV series that appeared back in 1994, actually. And actually, these are pretty much like Maximals and the Predacons are descendants of the Autobots and the actual Decepticons that they can actually transform into certain kind of animals, which is really, really cool. So here we have a very first shot of Primal Prime or Optimus Primal. You can see them here walking as well. We're just gonna go ahead and skip right here. Our first official shot, which I think is a great shot of Optimus Prime in his original G1, right? Generation 1. Body armor and suit, and I think he looks fantastic, right? This is taking a completely different approach from the Michael Bay series, and obviously many of you know, and for those of you that don't know, this film, as did Bumblebee that came out in 2018, this film takes place previous to those Michael Bay films, as this is technically a sequel to Bumblebee, and Bumblebee took place in 1987, where this takes place in 1994. So something to keep in mind as well, since they're not in the high-tech kind of industry at this point. Another awesome shot of Primal Prime here, and this is obviously a conversation between Optimus Prime and Primal Prime talking to each other. And right here, this is where you can see actually Unicron, right? A world destroyer. Rumors were having it that Unicron will be in this film. Unicron is officially here, and we'll get a better shot later down the road as well. And there you have it, Unicron officially, and it's coming. This is something that they're going to have to, team up and eventually pretty much just stop as a whole. And the image here and the way that Unicron looks is absolutely fantastic and obviously very scary at that as well. We have it, 1994, our very first look at Noah, which is in the film. And then obviously the Porsche. And this is a great scene always that I think myself is Mirage, right? And Mirage is played by no other than Pete Davidson. And if you guys don't know him, very good comedian. And this is our very first still shot of Mirage here in a factory setting, right? I think we had it in the trailer, the very first one, where he appeared in the street, but really not much action with him as of yet. And we do see him get into a little bit of a tussle in this trailer, I guess you could say, right? But very excited to see him play one of the main characters. And you can see in the background we have our official shot of Bumblebee as well here. Of course, obviously we're going to get a much better shot of Bumblebee himself later in the trailer as well. So this June, you can see a lot of action, guys. Now, this is our very first shot of the Decepticons that actually appear in the actual film itself as well. Well, the trailer itself, and they look fantastic. Now, these actually could be the descendants, right? The Predacons of the Decepticons. So just more to come on that, which is most likely what is going on here as well. And now you can see here, this is ultimately Mirage and one of the Autobots, technically, one of the Maximals fighting each other, because at this point, I don't believe they're necessarily friends just yet. And now you can see the official lineup and, of course, right there, Unicron itself as well again. Perfect shot of Bumblebee jumping out of an airplane. I'm guessing trying to get some aerial kind of vision of what's going on and just have a game plan of attacking from above too, which is absolutely phenomenal. Great shot. I'm loving the approach. Now, right here, obviously, you can see Bumblebee getting attacked by one of the Decepticons, right? And this shot right here being used to either extract the powers that he has Perfect shot of Wheeljack. I know a lot of people were talking about the actual glasses that he has on his face. Well, pretty much like the shades themselves. I think this is absolutely fantastic. Very, very accurate to his true actual self. So I'm glad that they made that kind of change as well too. Perfect battle shot of Optimus Prime's mask coming together. Look at that. That looks fantastic. And this is one of my favorite scenes of him saying, "Let them come," because his voice, right? Peter Cullen does a fantastic job of voicing Optimus Prime, and it just doesn't get any better than that. His more serious tone, and you know when Optimus Prime puts that mask on, he's going to be getting down and gritty. Obviously, a huge shot right here of Unicron taking over most likely what it is, planet Earth or a different planet, for reference as well as to show what it can do. We have RC here, of course, very first action shot we saw in the very first trailer as well of RC, and we'll be seeing RC more later on throughout the trailer as well too. And obviously you can see here everyone officially teaming up, right, with the Autobots as well as the Maximals. So that's also very exciting to see for the final, what seems to be the final battle, right? And over here we have Primal Prime officially going ahead and whooping some butt as well. And our very first action shot of RC actually putting in the work. So that's awesome to see as well. And we have Wheeljack and RC ultimately right there. We're going to pause for a second there because that looks absolutely fantastic of Wheeljack and RC fighting side by side with one another. So it's very exciting to see these old school kind of Transformers to the big screen as well. And then there you have it, guys, the very ending of Pete Davidson. Well, Mirage, right, I guess you could say, with Noah, and then Bumblebee, ultimately both of them fighting them off, which is great. And then there you guys have it. The film is officially going to be releasing on June 9th. Guys, if there's anything that I missed whatsoever, feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know, correct my flaws, because, of course, I'm only learning because of you guys, and I love doing this because of you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's your boy, The Cash Critic. You guys can tune into more videos right now. Peace.